Hey everyone, how's it going? In this video, I'm going to show you all the HD admin commands on Roblox, and I have some friends to help me out. So the first one I'm going to do is ping me, or ping player, and it will give you a notification at the bottom right area, and you can see my ping is 70, which you can always check that if you want to. And then you can see my friend went invisible, which that's another one, invis, which is short for invisible. You can make anyone invisible, yourself even, and then to undo it, you can just do viz, as in visible. So that's how you go visible and invisible. Next one is command CMDS, which you can pull up a whole list of commands. You can easily go from there if you want to go ahead and see them. This is a refresher to see what commands you can use. There's quite a bit to choose from, and then, I'm going over the main ones in this video. Next one is morphs, and from here you can actually morph into any character you want, and it's characters they created and stuff, and you have some basic ones like bacon here. They're soldiers, which you can see morph me, soldier, 1, and you can see now I'm a soldier, and then I can do it again, morph me bacon here, and then you can see I just turned into a bacon here. So they have a bunch of different morphs that you can use. It's pretty cool. And then I'm going to do another one, morph all into guests, so we're both guests now. Okay, this looks kind of weird because it's girl guest for some reason. And we're going to reset all. That's another command, which will just completely reset our characters. And yes, Gabe, we are filming. Yes. So anyways, the next one is going to be donor, which from here you can actually support the people that made HD admin, and you can get special commands from doing so, which is pretty cool. It's like a little game pass you can get for like 399 Robux. The next command we're going to do is server ranks, and from here you can see all the players in the server and what admin rank they have. I have owner, which is automatically set, and my friend Gabe here has head admin because I made that for him in the script. Now we can go ahead and check ranks, which is pretty similar, which you can see my rank is owner, which goes from 0 to 5. 1 is non-admin where they have no commands, VIP, mod, admin, and head admin, and then owner. Next one is banland, which is a list of banned accounts from the game. So you can see the official Roblox account is banned, which is probably just set as an example, which is usually banned. Next one is info, which shows you what rank you are. You can contact the people and go to the social media stuff, the people that created HD admin. It's pretty cool. And you can go to credits, which shows every single player that helped create the HD admin. Really awesome people, by the way. And I just want to give credit to them. They're really awesome people. Go ahead and check them out if you want. And then next one is the updates, which is an update log of what they recently changed and did with the HD admin, which they haven't really done any updates recently. I think HD admin is pretty much completed at this point. All right, this next one is settings, which from here you can change the color theme, you can change the prefix for commands, you can change the sounds, which is pretty cool. You have a lot of settings right there. Next one is CMD bar, which is command bar, which this way you can type in commands if people can't see them this way, which you can do that if you want to. And this is another command, clone me, which will clone your character, and you can clone any player you want in the game if you want to. I'm going to go ahead and clone my friend over here, Gabe, and see when he notices that it's right above his head. Usually they pop up right above your head, and it's stuck on top of his head. Next, what we're going to do is go ahead and do refresh all, refresh player, and that'll just reset you from any changes that were made, so you go back to normal. Hi, me. So as you can see, he loves his clone. Looks great. I'm going to go ahead and do sword me, which will give us a sword, or whatever play you want to do that to. And as you can see, I equipped my sword. I'm going to go ahead and use it now on my friend's clone. Let's just kill him. There we go. Get rid of him. No! I feel really bad. Next, we're going to go ahead and do a shirt command, which will let us use any classic shirt and just wear it automatically. So go ahead and find yourself a classic shirt on Roblox. Go to the catalog and find one. I'm going to do melon shirt. Once you get to the shirt page here, you want to go to the link up top and copy the number, which is the asset ID. Go ahead and do shirt, and then player name, and then do number. And then as you can see, my friend Gabe here now has the melon shirt. I think he loves it. I love watermelon, by the way. It's my favorite fruit. Syrup, why am I a melon? Example stuff. Oh, fair. Anyways, you can go ahead and just do clear hats me, which will just get rid of all my accessories. Now I'm bald. Okay. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and fix that with the next command, which is going to be a hat command. We'll go ahead and find an accessory on the Roblox catalog here, and let's go ahead and find one. And I think I'm going to do Doge. That's a classic hat. It's a classic meme. I love Doge. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Go to the link up top, and it's pretty much like the shirt. Copy the asset ID, which is the number, and go ahead and do hat me and then number, and then it should give me the Doge hat. Awesome. And yeah, you can do that with any hat on Roblox. And then we can go ahead and do faces as well. This is the cursed face. I don't like this. We're going to go ahead and use it anyways. Go ahead and copy the number. Now we go ahead and do face player and then a number for the face, and you can see that Gabe's face has now changed, and it looks kind of weird, honestly. And I'm gonna go ahead and do it to myself as well, just to see what it looks like. And yeah, that's strange. Now we're gonna do reset all or reset player, and that will basically just refresh us, similar to the refresh command. Next one I'm gonna go ahead and do is clear, which will get rid of any messes, any clones, anything that's been changed will go back to normal. Next one is gonna be paint me orange, or paint player color. which will take away your clothes for some reason, but it'll make it any color you want. So the basic colors, you know. And then you can go ahead and do material player and then material, which I'm going to do material me snow. You can make it smooth plastic, you know, you can make it wood, you can make it marble, you can do any material you want on Roblox. It's the basic material stuff you can do to your avatar. Next one is going to be speed player and then amount. And you can see this new noob that joined the game is now going really fast. I'm going to do speed me 50. And you can see that's pretty high speed. We're normally 16 for the walk speed, but now I'm going 50 walk speed, which is pretty fast. Now the next one is glass player, which will just turn them into glass. And I'm going to do it to myself as well. And it actually looks pretty cool. It's almost transparent. And I think that looks kind of interesting. You go out and try it for yourself. Next one is fly, which is a basic admin command that a lot of people use. And the flying is really fun in the game. So that's the fly command. You can just type in fly. And then you can do unfly me, which will reverse the flying command. So you're no longer flying in game. The next one is going to be shine me, which will make me glow pretty much. And it looks kind of like I'm a bright ghost almost. So I kind of like it. It's pretty bright. Next one is gold me, which will make me kind of look gold. It doesn't look gold in my opinion. It doesn't look shiny or like what I expected it to look like. So I don't know if that's correct. But next one is ghost me, which I just mentioned shiny ghost. But this is basically like the shine and the glass command. Next we can go ahead and check logs, which is the command logs, which will show everyone that's been using commands. Now you can see this noob in the sky named Leaf. That's their display name, but you have to use people's actual username. So I'm going to go ahead and do ban player, and we can pull up this ban menu. It's going to have the target player, make sure it's correct. You can ban them from server or all servers and the length of time, and this is the reason why they're getting banned. As this, for example, sorry, and they got banned from the game. I had to ban them. It's just for the, you know, for the video. I had to show how that works, basically. I'm sorry, Leaf. But anyways, I'm going to unban them with their real name, by the way. Go ahead and do unban player, and then you're going to see that you can see who banned them and the reason why they're banned. You're going to just select unban from there, and it's a pretty cool thing to do. It's basically the ban land menu, and you can do a sit me now. You can make sit player and make them sit down. It's a pretty interesting command if you want to use that. You can go ahead and do spin player and then amount, which this can go really fast. Like this made me really dizzy just watching this, but if you go really fast with a speed while spinning and you jump, you can literally just fly around like a Beyblade. It's really interesting command. You can go to do unspin me, and that will reverse the command. That's much better, but I think I'm going to throw up. Next one is rainbow fart, which is a really fun command, rainbow fart player. And you can see it just makes them do rainbow poop and then explode. It's really funny command. You want to use it on your friends. It's really fun to use, honestly. And you can just see it blew up, and that was crazy. Next one is warp player, which will make them warp, which it looks kind of cool, but I feel like a lot of people would just get sick from that and, you know, get dizzy. I mean, this is another trick to play in your friends. Next one's going to be blur player and then amount, which you can see it's really blurry in the game, but you can set that from amount. You can make it like, you know, way less than that. You can do unblur player to reverse that command. Next one is going to be hide GUIs, which you can see the HD admin GUIs has disappeared from the game. I don't know how to reverse that though, so I'd be careful with doing that. And then the next one is ice me, which is kind of like me in an ice cube. You can do unice to reverse that command. So ice and unice. It's pretty interesting. You can kind of do like freeze tag with that. Next one is explode player, which that didn't work because he's also an ice. So we're going to do explode all. This is a really show how it works, and it just, yeah, explodes you. Basically like the end of the rainbow fart command. Next one we're going to go ahead and do is freeze me, freeze player, which is basically kind of like ice, but it freezes you completely without the ice cube showing. You can go ahead and do unfreeze to reverse that command. So pretty interesting. Next one is jail, which is jail player. You can put them in a jail, which is a popular one that people uses, which is similar to freeze and ice. Basically, you can do unjail player to reverse that command, which there's a lot of commands in this, by the way. Next one is going to be Forcefield player, which will give you a force field. I'm pretty sure that does protect you most of the time from any damage in game. And then you can go on and do kick player to make them kicked from the game, which you can see they're gone. I'm sorry again, I'm just abusing people in this video, but I hope, you know, they understand it's for the video, for the, you know, this is for the tutorial and guide. Next one is unforcefield me, which will reverse the force field command. All right, for some reason someone put me in jail, which it kind of makes me angry, but it's probably one of the people that I kicked or banned. Please let me out. I don't know why you guys did this. We're gonna go ahead and change this by doing rank player and then changing their admin rank. I changed this person so they have no admin now, so you can actually change your rank to be higher or lower depending on what you want to do. It depends. If you're probably head admin or owner, you probably can only do that if you're that rank. Next one is fire player, which gives them the fire effect, which looks pretty cool. It just puts their torso on fire. Next one is smoke player, which will give me the smoke effect or whatever player target you use. So you can see I have the smoke effect, which is pretty cool. I don't know if you can do different colors, but that'd be pretty cool as well. Unsmoke and unfire player to reverse those effects, by the way. Next one is sparkles player, which gives you sparkles, which I love the sparkle effect on Roblox. The next one is going to be name player and then put in the custom name. Now my friend Gabe is Mr. Bandit, which is pretty cool. And you do unsparkles player to get rid of the sparkles effect. It looks like one of my friends has showed up. We can go ahead and do hide name and then put in player name, which has to be their actual username, by the way. Just remember that. So you can see that their name is now gone. No one can see it. So that's another way to do it. So you cannot use display names in commands. I should have said this earlier, but you actually have to go ahead and check the leaderboard and click on them to see their handle, and you can see their actual Roblox username. The display names will not work in commands, so just keep that in mind. R6 player to make your character R6. As you can see, I have 6 limbs now. You can go ahead and go back to R15 if you want, R15 player, and you can see now I have 15 limbs, which is the modern Roblox avatar. So you can change that. You can go ahead and do night vision player to have night vision, which looks really cool, by the way. So you can see their avatar and username has glowing in red now, which is pretty useful, especially if you're trying to use commands. You can see their actual username this way. Now you can do time and night, which is useful for the night vision command, and that makes it nighttime on the map. And now we're going to go ahead and reverse the sword command, which is going to be unsword player. And right before he can kill me, I disarmed him and I can see him because he's invisible. I have night vision, which is really useful, by the way. You can do night vision to reverse the night vision command, which is pretty useful. And it's pretty interesting to use. There's a lot of awesome commands that I didn't even know about until I made this video. Next one is going to be dwarf player, which will make the player really short and tiny. And you can see Gabe is now a dwarf and he looks really goofy over there. It's funny. Next one is going to be time amount, which you can do it by a bunch of numbers. You can test, you play with that command quite a bit. And I tried to make it back the day because you can't do time day for some reason, which is kind of strange that you can't. But then, yes, just do different times and stuff to play with that. Next one is going to be giant player, which you can see I'm really big and I have a huge head for no reason. I don't know why my head's bigger than my whole body. But the next one is going to be ungiant player to reverse the giant command. And you can get way bigger than that. Go ahead and do size player by number. And the bigger the number, the bigger your player is going to be. And you can actually get really tiny with this command as well, which you can see I'm just getting bigger and bigger in front of them. And probably like, oh my god, I just stepped on them and killed them probably. As you can see, I just made everyone really big. They're size 9 now. And I'm stepping over these trees like the little plants on the ground. And you can also make everyone really tiny as well. If you do anything under 1, it should make your character smaller than usual. As you can see, we're little bugs now. And you can just get really tiny, by the way. Like size me at 0.1. You can get even tinier than that with these commands, which is actually insane. I'm like a little ant now. Next command is kill player, which as you can see, I was a giant when I did that and my body parts are going everywhere. It is insane. Next one is going to be char me and player name. So char is in character. So character me Shaletsky, which is Shaletsky is a username on Roblox. So you can do it by username, or if you're playing with someone in the game, you can just shorten it by Gabe, for example. Char me Gabe, and I'm now my friend's avatar. And now he's dressed up as me. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. He's completely copying me. Next one is def player by number. As you can see, 2 is 2 times the def, and you can get really crazy with the def command here. It looks insane, by the way. It just looks creepy to me. I would not recommend using this. You can actually do 0.1. You can completely flatten your Roblox avatar as well. Next one is going to be head size player by number. 1 is the normal size, and then 2 is 2 times the size of the head, and now my head's super big. You can also do this to your friends as well. Head size player 10, and you can see my friend has a super big head now. It looks crazy, and it also makes the accessories big, of course, to fit with it. Height player, and then you can do number. And okay, this is really cursed as well. This looks really creepy. I do not like this command. You can get really out of hand with that. Next one is going to be hip height player and number, which it basically will make you taller. It's kind of a weird command, but you can actually play around with that quite a bit and troll people. Actually, it looks really weird. I'm just walking above everybody. It's a weird command. Next one is going to be squash player, and we'll just squash them completely. And now Gabe is completely squashed and he looks super tiny. It's worse than the dwarf command. Next one is going to be width player and number, and this one is also cursed. Oh wow. Okay, this looks really weird. Yeah, another cursed command for you guys. You can do a really weird number with that. Next one is going to be fat player, and you can make them, pretty wide and fat. And I just had 10 rounds of McDonald's, guys. I look crazy. Imagine I'm going to chase you. Can't imagine that. Unfat player 2 is just unfat me, and it gets rid of the fat command. Next one is going to be thin player, which is the opposite of fat. And you can see I'm super thin now. I'm like a stick. Unthin, which will reverse the fin command. I think Gabe's trying to chase people with a sword. He looks really goofy. You can do view player to see where they're at. You just imagine this chasing you. This is like the scariest thing I've seen all day. Oh, he's just killed me. Next, I'm going to do unview to do the reverse of the view command, which I already died, so pretty much just reversed it. Next one is going to be Dino player, which will turn your player into a dinosaur. It's a pretty cool morph command, and you don't have to use morph with that. As you can see, I'm a dinosaur. You can make yourself a big dinosaur with the size command as well if you want. And you can also do follow player, which automatically just maybe rejoin the game. I didn't know how that was going to work, but that was pretty interesting. You can follow your friends. I don't know if that works for every player on Roblox. I haven't really used that much. Next thing you can do is control player, which me and Gabe, my friend, were both trying to control each other at the same time, so that I can't really show you how that works because we kept messing around with that and glitched out on it. So next is M as in message, and you can do the message right here. I said hello, so everyone can see that. Next one is going to be clear M, which will clear any messages that pop up because they just started spamming messages. And I'm trying to do the control command again, and somehow I was trying to control myself, and it ended up controlling my friend Gabe. We kept doing that again. Next one is going to be chat logs, which is pretty basically like the command logs, but it goes over everything in the chat. Next one is the head message, which is hello, which you can type in anything right there. H is head message, and you can do HR as in red head message, which you can do different colors and stuff if you can just go ahead and look at that in the command list. Next is fly to player, which is a different version of flying, but it's while sitting down, so it looks even goofier. So that's fly to. And then you can also do no clip player, which will let you go through anything in the game. You can go through all the parts, which is a really interesting command. It's way more powerful than flying because you can just go anywhere, absolutely. And then you can do unclip to reverse the no clip command. All right, so the next one is going to be a damage player by amount. So we usually have 100 health on our characters, so I just got rid of half the health. You can go ahead and do heal player, which is going to be heal me and heal me completely. Next one is god player, which will make you a god and give you unlimited health. Basically, that's what it does usually. Now you can go ahead and do die player, which is another way of killing a player. You can do kill player, die player. It works the same. You can do teleport me into target, so teleport me to Gabe, and it'll take me to my friend. And you did it again. TP me Gabe, which is another way to do it. Is a shorter way to do TP. It's much easier. Now you can go ahead and do Apparate player, and it'll do it by a distance amount, which I haven't used it that much before. Now another one is talk player and say any message you want, so I can make someone say something when they're not actually saying it. I hate this. I suck. Next one is going to be gears, so you can go and find a gear on the Roblox catalog, and once you get to the gear page, go ahead and copy the number in the link. Go ahead and copy that asset ID. Go ahead and do gear player and then the gear ID. As you can see, now I have an ice sword. Now there's another way they give gears as well, as in give player and then gear ID. Another one is fling player, which watch this, he's just boom, he's gone. I'm really sorry, Gabe. I probably gave him a concussion. He's probably dead. Anyways, another one is countdown by amount, and you can do countdown 10, and it counts down from 10, and you can make really dramatic stuff with that, I guess. Like give people time to run. You can do private message player, and then after typing that, you can type in the message you want to send them. You can also do this in the command bar so no one else sees it actually. You can just do private message player, then say something, and you can see in the bottom right corner, my friend replied back with yo, and you do a reply, what's up, and that way no one will see it in the actual chat, normally in game, which is a really cool feature. And you can just do another alert. You read the run, and as you can see, Gabe is running away, and it's false alarm. Another one is going to be alert, and then all subscribers type in a message, and this is what the alerts look like. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe, guys. That's just a reminder to go ahead and subscribe if you really found this helpful so far. Another one is going to be the music command, so go ahead and find some audio on the Roblox website, and once you find a good music or song, go ahead and just go to more info, and then in the link up top, you go to the number after asset and link, you go ahead and copy that, go back to game and do music, and then paste in the music ID, and now it has a notification now playing down in Brooklyn, and it's a pretty useful feature, and everyone can see what the name of the song is. Pretty cool. Another one is going to be building tools player, which gives you building tools in game, which is a really awesome and fun thing to use, by the way. You can get really creative with that, and you can learn to use it. I haven't really used it that much, so I didn't know what I was doing with it, but as you can see, I was making the tree much bigger. And yeah, another one is mute player, which will make them mute so they can't say anything. They won't be able to have access to the chat, and they just did it to me as well. Dang it. And I rejoined the game because they took it away. Now you can go ahead and do shutdown, which completely shuts down the server and disconnected us. Another one is disco, which has a disco effect in the game, which is pretty cool. I think it was someone activated it earlier. Another one is undisco, the reverse the disco command. And another one is going to be vote, which will bring up a vote or poll menu, which you can make a poll from here, and you have a lot of options. You can do voting time, you can do it for certain players if you want, and show results to everyone or you. And the question is, should you, which I had to think about what I was going to do for the question. You can get really creative with this stuff, by the way. Should you join the Roblox group? And you add multiple answers. You can say yes or no, and after you're setting up the poll, you can go ahead and just publish it, and it'll confirm it. Should you join the Roblox group? Yes. And two answers, and the correct answer is yes. Make sure you guys go on to join the Roblox group, Syruproot fans. Link in the description below if you really want to support me and see future videos and all that stuff, be part of the community. Go and do that. You can go on to do crash player, which will completely crash your game. It's a really mean command to use on someone. I really recommend not using it unless you need to. Just crash the game. It's worse than using kick and ban, honestly. And then another one is create, and then do color, and then name, as you do, it's team cool people, which is in orange. I tried to join the team. I didn't know how to do it, so I was trying to learn that. But you you guys figured that out, but that's how you create a team in the game. Another one is punish player, which will completely punish me by removing my character from the game completely. You can go and just do unpunish me or unpunished player and I reverse it. And another one is going to be Perm Ban and then player name. And from here, you can go and just, go ahead and do this, and you can select what server, you can select ban length, and you can set an amount of time if you want to instead. And you can just do reasoning, you didn't subscribe, ban. And the one friend just left the game before I can ban him. So, but yeah, that's all the HD admin commands in Roblox. I hope you found this video extremely helpful. This is the main ones, by the way. And I tried to do other commands too. There's a lot of other commands I was trying to use while recording this video and they didn't work, so they didn't make the cut. But there's probably other commands too. There's a lot of other ones, but these were the main ones I wanted to go over. Hope you found this video extremely helpful, and thank you to all the friends that helped me create this video. I really needed other people so I can do examples on other people and mess with them. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel and smash the like button. If you want to see more admin videos like how to add HD admin to your game, go and watch that one video showing up in the link in the description below. And if you want to play this game, you can actually use it. It's free HD admin and free gears, which you can actually play this game right now and make a private server for yourself if you want to. There'll be a link to the game in the description below, which I've been working quite a bit on. There's some badges you can find, do some cool stuff, but you can use HD admin there. It's a pretty cool game. It was made by me, myself, and I think it's really cool. You can go and check that out. Completely free to use, free admin, and try out the commands yourself there with your friends even if you want. And yeah, until next time, goodbye.